There are two things God can't do. Job said to God in Job 42:2, I know that you can do all things. But if this half verse is read out of context, Job was simply wrong. There are two things God cannot do. One, he cannot lie. Two, he cannot force anyone to be reconciled to himself or to another person against their will. It's not that God could do these things if he wished, but chooses not to do them. No, God cannot, is not able to do these things. He cannot even consider or ineffectively choose to do them. He cannot lie because he is the truth. Supporting scriptures are on the slide. So to lie, God would have to act contrary to his nature. He often tells us things which appear to us to be false, either because we didn't correctly understand him or because we don't know all of the relevant facts. And he often says things that are conditional, in which what he says he will do depends on what someone else says or does. And we can misinterpret these as well. But he cannot lie. God cannot force people to reconcile because this would be contrary to the nature with which he created us. The first couple, in their innocence, were given the choice to either obey or disobey God. They freely chose to disobey. Since that time, everyone except Jesus, who lives long enough, sins at some point in their lives in the same way Adam did, by defying a command. And every time we are faced with one of God's commands, it comes with the choice whether or not to obey it. God never makes this choice for us. God offers us reconciliation with himself through Christ and begs us to take it and live in it. But he also never makes this choice for us. Doing so would be contrary to his choice to create us with free will. Similarly, God commands believers to forgive each other, our offenses against each other, be reconciled to each other, and to live in unity. And he states some pretty drastic consequences will follow if we fail or refuse to seek or grant reconciliation. But he will not force us to fully forgive. He will let a root of bitterness spring up and defile many if we choose this path. He cannot stop us.